Hi everyone, I hope all is well. This week's Parsha is Parshat Tetzevah. And in this week's Parsha, we have arguably what is the most important verse in the Torah. And the verse goes as follows. Et hakeves harishon ta'aseh baboker, ve'it hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbayim. What does this verse translate to? It's so important. The first offering you should bring in the morning, and the second offering you should bring in the afternoon. Now obviously this corresponds to our Shachri and Mincha services, our morning and afternoon services that we have today. But these people, the great sages that bring down why this verse is so important, explain as follows. Because it embodies what it means to be a Jew, which is being consistent, right? Upkeeping consistency. And we see this time and time again throughout history, that our consistent behaviors, our consistent practices are what keep us alive as Jews. Now, I think this message really applies amazing to Purim, as we see brought down in Gemara Megillah about the Jews in Shushan. In the Talmud, we see that it brings down this story that Haman and Achashverosh were discussing why they could get rid of the Jews. And Haman made a claim that the Jews are useless. Why? Because they take breaks. They take breaks off for holidays and for Shabbat, and they pray, and they don't work like the rest of us. So we see even in the time of Shushan, when the Jews were living in Persia, they still upkept these values. They were still consistent in their Judaism. Now we see there are many parallels between Purim and Yom Kippur. I could go on forever. There's a lot. But everyone, just one point I want to hit on is that on Yom Kippur, everyone sets resolutions, right? This year, I'm starting off a new slate. I'm going to be better. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I charge you all that from Purim now, we could make that same commitment that we do on Yom Kippur, but this time in Purim, we should all be inspired. I give everyone a bracha that we're all inspired this Purim to uphold consistency, because at the end of the day, that's the essence of being a Jew, being consistent, and that's what keeps us really alive. So with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom and a great Purim, where hopefully you'll really take the message of being consistent and read it into the Megillah. And with that, Shabbat Shalom.